Hello there, and welcome to NickyGaming channel, where I post gaming videos 3 times a week. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by, and please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and Facebook page. Links for them I will place in the description below. If you are a returning subscriber, however, then welcome back. Today we will start a new series of a new game that was launched just a few days ago, XCOM Chimera Squad. And for those people that love the XCOM universe, this is a very nice addition. This series, starting today, will be a walkthrough and a playthrough the game. And it will be more suitable for those that have not played any of the games, or for those that are interested in starting playing this particular game. As we go along, I will try my best to explain some of the features in it. The game, we are going to play it on expert difficulty. We are going to also not have the tutorials in it, and we will just put half healing between the encounters. As soon as you start your game, you will be presented with this. It's a place where you will choose your squad. You have to pay close attention to the amount of health they have, the mobility, which is also very important, as well as what kind of abilities they have. So you can go through all of them over here, see exactly which one will be a lot more suitable to your style. However, for myself, I am going to go with Verge, let's see, Terminal, Cherub, and Godmother. One of them has a shield, which is really nice. And then we have Godmother that has a shotgun, so that's excellent for high damage at close range. Once you are done with the choice of your squad, you will be given the backstory of why you are in this game, and then you will be allowed to take one of these three factions as your investigation. You have the Sacred Coil. These are mainly hybrids, so combination between humans and aliens. You have Grey Phoenix. These, they have a lot of weapons, so it is very nice to start with them because you will be able to capture some weapons. And the Progeny, these they are mainly on focused on psionics, so that is mind control. For this game, we will start with the Progeny, and after you will be given their backstory, you will end up in this screen. Once here, in the top right corner, you will see the three main currencies. The first one will be Illyrium, which is used basically for your research. Then you have Intelligence. This is for you to purchase items from the black market, as well as creating field teams. So things in the city, which I will show a bit later on, that will help you to every turn to get intelligence credits or Illyrium, depending on what it is. And the last one is credits. This will be used for purchasing items from your supply room. Also in this screen, you have on the right hand side all these tabs. Basically what they are, it will tell you whether you have a critical mission, members that have been upgraded, that have leveled up. You have also a place like this for the training, where you are going to add your members to increase their life points, their movement speed, and so on. Also here is the place where you have the special ops. This is a place where you will add one of your members and you can gain certain items, things like for example additional Illyrium, additional intelligence, or additional credits. Also here you have the research area where you can add one of your team member to research items. If you add a team member to research, these will be done a bit faster. However, right at the beginning you do not have any team member that you can spare. So right at the beginning I would suggest you just go with the first project, you do that, and then you go into your first mission. Once you get additional team members, then you will be able to add them to either research, training, or special ops. Now we will start with the first project, which is Android personnel. You can start that. You will see it will take you 2 days to complete, and over here you have exactly what cost does it have. In this case, the cost is Illyrium. So once you're done, this is your map, which is the most important thing that you will have. Over here you get to see what missions do you have, what is the unrest status of your different districts. You can also add the field teams that I told you earlier, and the ones that you are buying with intelligence, and also you will be able to upgrade these field teams. Also in the bottom part you have the field team abilities. These will help you later on in the game to lower the unrest, to lower the anarchy level all along the city. It can even help you to gain more rewards from one of your missions. Over here you will start getting missions, and the missions will appear just like this over here. They are on different colors. You will have purple, which is a critical mission, and that you will need for you to progress in the game. You will have golden ones. Those are side missions that you don't necessarily have to do, and you also have blue missions, something that will help you to gather intelligence. You will also see how much it will cost you to do a mission. Once you click on it, you will see its difficulty level and what are the rewards that you will get out of it. And once you are ready, you can just send your APC, your armored personnel carrier. Once you press on it, you basically start your mission. You will be taken to this screen where you can choose which are your team members loadout. You can change their weapon. If you have additional weapons, you can change their armor, breaching items, things like explosives and so on, as well as grenades. If anything, in that will be in the utility. However, right at the beginning of the game, we do not have that. So once you have already started your mission, you will be presented with the breach area. This is where you will assign your team members in different areas. Now for this, it is important to read all of them. You can get some very nice boosts, and you can also get some deterrents. You will add those team members wherever you see fit. Some of them have much better dodge. Some of them will have your shot will stun the enemies, and for deterrents you can get that it will be much harder for you to hit the enemies, or for the last member your weapon is disabled for 1 turn, and so on. So you just add your members and then you will proceed to breach.
Breaching in.
Breaching!
Now, this being a turn-based game, you will have to alternate between you and the enemy. Okay, it's a bit different than the usual turn-based games where you will do all your moves and then your opponent will. Now, as soon as you breach, you are allowed to use all your team members. You can surprise all the enemies, and you are allowed to shoot first with all your team members. Now you can see those 4 blinking squares over there. That means that if I shoot, I should be able to damage him for that much. You can also see that for this particular enemy I have a 100% chance of shooting him, and I choose to do that. Unfortunately, I only damage him for 3. Now this has only a 98% chance of shooting him, of hitting him, and again it looks like I should be able to kill him completely. However, I did not. This is not very good for this beginning of the game. Okay, this one has 82 chance, and I managed to hit him and I killed him. This has only 68 chance, this one has 86, so perhaps I should go for this one, and I missed. This doesn't look good at all. So now once you have done your initial breach, you get to see on the upper right corner the fact that you will alternate the turn with the enemy. So what I like to do is I like to go for to try and kill the next opponent. If I manage to do that, basically the next member to move would be my own again. So that's my first try. Now this doesn't always work, so I will try to go for this one, and let's see what happens. So once you try and go into firing, you can swap around the enemies and see which one will be your target. Now the next one is over there, is quite far. Now you see you have this blue area. That is the area where you can actually move to, and you can still shoot afterwards. So now I'm nearer, although it's only 65% chance that I'm going to hit him, and I managed, I killed him. So you see the blue area that you can move and then you can still shoot afterwards. However, if you will move outside of that, you will get this yellow area, which means to say that you can run over there, but you lose your ability to shoot afterwards. Sometimes it is good to use the running. However, I normally tend to go for the blue one. So my next target should be that one. Why? Because that will be the next who will shoot. So we are right next to him. It should be an easy kill. Right, he has only 1 life left, and we are standing literally next to him. And it's 100% chance of killing him, and that's it. Really, really brutal. Now we have only one enemy left, which is over there. Let's go nearer to him and try to get rid of him as well. It's only a 55% chance to hit him, but we did, so that's good.
As she directs.
He's running away, and he's trying to control the mind of one of our members. Now this guy has no more ammunition, so we should try to reload. Then let's see, he's still a bit far. We can reload it now and then move towards him. If we do that, we won't be able to shoot, so let's try and shoot directly. Unfortunately, we missed. We have a few more members before the enemy, so we can move closer, try to shoot, and that's it. Now this will end the first encounter. Some missions you have 1, some missions you have 2, some missions you have 3 encounters. Once you are done with that, you are presented with a new breach area. The same way you add your team members to where you want to breach, and everything will happen pretty much the same all over again. So like I said, it's important to choose your opponents, the one that you are going to shoot at first, looking at how much damage you would potentially do to them, what is your chance of hitting them, how far away from you are they, whether they are closer to one of your members that is injured or not. So all these factors you need to take into account, and once you do that, you can really be effective at having a very successful breach by reducing tremendously the number of opponents that you have. Now for this one I have a chance of 81% of shooting him, so I decided to go near to him. It has increased a bit from 81 to 86%, and thinking that I'm so near, I should have hit him, right? But surprise, surprise, being on expert level, I did not manage to do that.
Silence is your albatross.
Similarly with this one, I'm planning to go next to him and execute him. 100% chance of hitting him, and that was that. For the next team member, I decided to go nearer to try and shoot the one who is taking over the mind of my team member. And even though it had only 33%, I managed to kill him, and that's how I got back my team member. So decided to move with the next one closer as well, but he miserably failed in hitting the enemy. Now I should have actually paid a bit more attention to this, to the objective of this mission. Now, although you have sometimes the opportunity of killing all the enemies, you don't necessarily have to do that. And the reason being, you would have sometimes as objective to retrieve a weapon, let's say, or to just go out from this place. So again, I'm moving closer, trying to have a direct line of fire, and yes, managed to kill him as well. This has ended this second encounter, and then we will move to the next one. Similarly, you are presented with a breach area where you decide where to put your team members. You get to see what are the benefits of entering through, in this case, through the wall or through the main door. I have decided to go through the wall on this one, as we had a bit more benefits out of it. Now there aren't so many enemies over here. I get to see only 3 of them, so I decide to basically clear them out as much as possible. One was killed directly, and I have done quite a lot of damage to the other 2. The second one was killed, so by right I should have had only 1, and that would have been very damaged. Now after the initial breach, I get to see that there are actually 4 different enemies, so it was a bit more than I bargained for. You also got to see the area where this executive, my target, would have to go out. If he manages to go all the way there, basically I lose the mission. Now all these enemies, they were extremely hard to hit. My chance of hitting them was really low. So I have tried though different tactics with it. um, right at the beginning was mainly trying to kill them. However, that did not work all the time. Now moving nearer, trying to kill as many of the enemies as possible. However, like I said at the beginning of this encounter, the chance of hitting them is so low. You got to say it is like 40%. It's unbelievable. On top of that, he is also mind controlling my members, which actually give me less team members to work with, which is really annoying. That is my target, so I'm not going to kill him. This one I tried to kill him, unfortunately he's still alive. So now I'm thinking what would work better. I'm trying to shift the way I'm thinking between the regular difficulty, right, which is the normal one, or even the story, to the expert. It's a very big difference. So let's try and get rid of this guy, this one here, and even though so near, I still miss. So it is not the right approach. It seems like I can't really hit them, so I think I should try to subdue them. Let's see if it works. See, even with this one I tried to kill him, still did not manage, so definitely is not the right way of doing it. By the way it looked, I was very near to die with at least one of my team members. So then I decide to do it by subduing them. There we are, 100% chance of doing it, and if you do it, basically you also capture an enemy.
Arrested the target.
We have gotten our target, which is very good, and we have 2 more enemies that we need to get rid of. They are both of them quite damaged, so if I'm trying to shoot them, it's very low chance of hitting them. So then I decide best approach for this time would be just hitting them to render them unconscious. One left, and once we're done with this, we have basically finished our first mission. Right, the mission is a success, the rating is excellent. We have some of our team members that are wounded, and we have captured 3 enemies, which give us a 60% chance of getting some more intelligence. Once you are done with that, you basically get a debriefing of your mission. You get to see what your rewards are, and a short video that will tell you what exactly has happened due to your actions. You will also be given this investigation status to see how far along you are in the investigation of one of the 3 factions that we have chosen at the beginning. You will also be shown over here whether you get any member that have leveled up, whether you have anything new to add. Right now we have gotten a new recruit which we can use in order to put either for training them, for getting more
It's not the whole squad, not yet.
special ops or to have them added to our research. Now you look what the three agents that you are being given a choice, what are their stats and which one will suit you more, and then you choose that. This is a good time to leave this episode here, so let me take this opportunity to thank you once again for checking my video. Please let me know what you think of this video in the comment section down below, and if you like what you saw, please consider clicking on the like button, subscribing to my channel and pressing the notification bell to be alerted whenever I post a new video. I hope to see you on the next episode. Until then, have a wonderful day and take care.